invite Satish Thakkar, sponsor of the event and owner of Excelsior, if you'd like to come up. I do want to make a special note. Satish is the owner of the new development happening on Park Hill Street West, which is a greatly needed development on that side, especially since I drive it every week. And I think, you held an event recently in Brampton, and this really speaks to Satish's community capacity building. They held an event in Brampton two Saturdays ago. They, as a part of the development and the commercial tenants, he fed over 7,000 people from 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. There was music, and it's just an amazing way to bring the community together and celebrate local entrepreneurs. And also to note, the new residential development will not only be rentals for commercial, but also for residential, and also condo opportunities for residential and commercial, which is speaks very much to Satish's community collaboration. So without further ado, Satish Thakkar.
Thank you so much, Paul, for such a very warm and kind introduction. My interaction with Paul is only a few months old, but we became so good friends. We are making Peterborough our home. We are investing in this community and found this community has so much immense potential in terms of the quality of life, one of the most creative cities in Canada. And I think we're going to do a lot more investments coming down the road. It's such a great privilege and honor to be here among you all. I've been tasked to introduce our next speaker, a person who I respect and admire the most, not only because he is a very successful business entrepreneur, a serial entrepreneur, but also very much engaged within the community in his philanthropic activities as well as other social work, be it various hospital foundations raising millions of dollars for them, or be it working very hard and day and night in promoting the bilateral ties between Canada and India. None other than our convener, Mr. Anil Shah, the convener of Canada-India Foundation. I have a great privilege sitting with him on the board of Canada-India Foundation, and I have seen a razor-sharp focus, gargantuan energy and passion. He works day and night that how we can bring Canada-India closer, and with very insightful comments which we heard from Russia, from Brazil, as well as China and India. I think if we, as a Canada, we focus on these three countries, we don't have to get intimidated from our big brother US, right? So we will be far ahead in our expanding the trade and cultural and the business ties, and so much potential lying throughout the world. But we have to dare, because all these countries, we have to get out of our comfort zone and reach out to them. And I think I must applaud Peterborough Chamber of Commerce for organizing this event, because it gives a connectivity, and keep doing such event further. And before I call, I just want to bring one another point to your notice, that tomorrow, June 21st, is the 4th International Day of Yoga celebration. In 2014, United Nations announced June 21st as an International Day of Yoga, and which was supported by over 188 countries, almost a unanimous resolution, including Canada. And I request everyone, please spread, because good health is the good wealth. Your precious wealth you will keep. And very proud to announce also that the Mayor of Peterborough has just issued a proclamation announcing June 21st as International Day of Yoga in the city of Peterborough. So keep doing yoga and inspire others to do yoga. And without further ado, may I request now Anil Shah to come.
Good afternoon. he did not say is that I have the best hairstyle. He could have told that too. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm privileged, honored to be in company of these distinguished speakers, college, university professors. I heard some MPP is here. I'm sorry, I don't know you personally, not concerned. My colleagues, Sudha, and Paul, you made one mistake yesterday. You sent me the message saying that it is supposed to be presentation for 8 minutes. I read it on my phone without my glasses. I read it 80 minutes, so I started preparing for 80 minutes. So you might get into trouble. No, I did correct it. Gentlemen, ladies, let me tell you a little bit about Nymet Metals. Nymet is a was started as a trading company. I came from India in 1990 and started Nymet. We were basically trading metals, buying globally and selling it into India. There was a very simple business model. Buy low, sell high. The biggest challenges I faced during that time was the Canadian banking industry. And during the question hours, I will try and answer some of your questions to bring that more highlighted. And it has been, even today, banking is one of the major challenges we all are going to face when we talk of international trade. Because the banking industry here only understands everything about our big brother, as he said. It's easy to do business with them. They'll lend you money very comfortably to do business with America. And you can offer credit as long as you have the credit insurance. It's far more ease of doing business globally. Like in Brazil, like in China, like in India, I do business in all these countries day in and day out. And trust me, it's far more easier to do business there than doing business in America. This is my personal experience and I will share it later on with you. I don't have to say anything. Mild and meek, dishonest and weak. How can a president of a country say something about a leader of another country? The man has got no education in as far as I'm concerned. He does not deserve to be a president who can call other people, presidents or prime ministers, leaders of the organization or another country, with names. Time has come, guys. Get out of your doing business and comfort zone of America. There are other countries. China, India, Brazil. You know, if you see the numbers in the next slide, $674 billion business, $1.72 billion a day business we do with America. And what is with China? 22. Brazil, 8 billion. Or 7 billion. With India, 8 billion. Don't we have a big way to go further up? There's so much of chances. I alone do $140 million in India. I do $30 million with Brazil. And I used to do with China about 60, 70 million. Why can't we all get together, work together, and just not be dependent on one country? Putting all your eggs in one basket is the problem. We have always done that. Our banks have never supported. Why? It's easy for them to lend money. You buy a house, you put 25%, we'll lend you money. You buy a car, we'll give you money. But you want to do trade, they don't recognize. And the trouble is, we don't have enough and bright trade finance people. So the colleges, universities, I would suggest, we should have a program for the trade finance. Students who can learn, become an expert, to understand and comprehend global business. The biggest challenge our banking industry faces here is they don't have these people. We need that kind of bright. On the next slide, talking about education, the Canada India Foundation, we are having our first higher education forum on July the 5th and 6th. While we have invited a lot of universities, colleges from Canada, there are a lot of universities coming in from India. I heard Brazil had some education forum. We have something to talk about together. The best part is that we are looking to get students participation much bigger way than, and for that reason we have incentivized that we are going to have a $5,000 bursary, raffling 3 of them on day 1 of $1,000 each, and the final one of $2,000 on the second day. This 1.5 day event, we expect brilliant academic minds to come together under one roof and talk about what the policies, the problems, the challenges. Because like you said, you have 20,000 students coming from Brazil. Last year, 125,000 students have come from India into Canada. 125,000. Isn't that amazing? This industry is a $15 to $20 billion industry for Canadians. We have a long way to go, but this is the starting point. Our students come here from Brazil, from India, from China. They make this home. And what do we Canadians have? We have a great, ready workforce. But then what happens? We have a mental block. The employers in Canada, they have a mental block. Where's your Canadian experience? Boom. How can a person get a Canadian experience unless he starts working here? So the poor student who has borrowed money has to end up going to Tim Hortons, not that it is a longer job, and start working just to make a living. We need to provide that. And Canada India Foundation is there. We would like to work with students. We would like to get into a mentorship program. We will work together. We are only 33 members in our organization, but we work together with everybody. So ladies and gentlemen, with that, thank you very much.